Hello, YouTube and the Napoleonic Wars community. This is 78 Scots Marceau, and I'm recording a North American Napoleonic Wars League 1v1 between the 27th Inniskilling and the 14th Buckinghamshire. 14th led by Wardop and Deg, and the 27th led by, right now, First Lieutenant Cold Steel. I think they're normally led by, what's his name? Newkirk. Yeah, but he doesn't seem to be here today, so they've got their first lieutenant leading things up with a few sergeants to back them up. And I'm a few rounds late into this, I apologize. As you can see, quick little firefight here between the 27th and 14th, and they're now breaking off and engaging the melee. And just as happened in the earlier rounds, which I didn't seem to catch, the 14th does seem to be a little bit better as far as the melee goes. For this first map anyway, and they have been winning all of the melee engagements up to this point, which has put them in the score situation they're in 2-1. And as you can see, 14th again bringing it home with the melee. And I do apologize for the late capture in that round, and I totally forgot I wasn't recording. Forgot to press the record button for the first, I don't know, 3 rounds, 4 rounds, whatever. But we'll get the rest of this, and I do apologize for missing the beginning of that, because there was some really cool stuff that did happen. Good melee, fire engagements, all that goodness. But let's see what happens. And the 27th playing as a Prussian militia unit, by the way, being led, as I said, by 27th First Lieutenant Cold Steel. He's been doing an excellent job. His maneuvers have been good and on point, although 14th kind of been outplaying the 27th as far as melee goes. And I've also seen the 14th use some beautiful reverse lines throughout this 1v1, and they have been to some degree devastating at certain points, so let's hope to see more of that. 14th coming up right on the heels of the 27th, and the 27th has kind of been playing this way ever since the first 2 rounds, this skirmishing type tactic, and it has been working in their favor. So I mean, you know, if you can't win in melee, that's kind of what you got to do. You've got to play the shooting game, and if you can't make your shots, man, you can't win in melee. You can't win. So you got to find what works for you. And the 27th knows shooting is their thing. They are, I think, known for being a rifle regiment, although they're based off the Inniskilling. I'm not sure what's up with that, but they are really good shots, and you've seen that throughout this event. Or sorry, you will see that. Hopefully, at least for the 27th sake. And 27th taking some shots here on the hill, but the 14th has some nice hill cover here. Looks like they're going to do a bit of a head glitch type deal. Oh, really good volley by the 14th, getting 3 kills. Really good shots. And that hill is just really gonna hurt the 27th right now. I kind of think that skirmishing, you know, falling back, giving them that hill, it wasn't necessarily the best idea, because yes, you did survive and get out of melee, but now you're in a shooting situation where, in all honesty, you have to move. And as you can see, the 27th are now moving. They had no cover, and the 14th have all the cover and positioning in the world, and they're going to go ahead and get another shot in. So 14th is really looking good again this round. And the 27th is going to have to do some impressive maneuvering to win this battle, because not only have they given up the hill, but they've taken a lot of casualties from this skirmishing tactic. They're not really getting the shots that they need to make this tactic work. And they're not necessarily to blame, because Napoleonic Wars, as we all know, those who play anyway, you can't guarantee a shot to hit ever. But some shots being exchanged. 27th got a shot in, it seems, maybe 2. It looks like 27th again, they're just going to fall back here and exchange probably some very long range fire, and going to try to force the 14th to chase them down. And I don't see it happening, in all honesty. That 14th has no reason to. I mean, they can come close, I'm sure they will, just to go ahead and put a quicker into this round. But I mean, the 27th is using an odd tactic to me right now to try to exchange volleys at this range. It's just ineffective, and they're playing a game of luck which is okay in situations, but right now the 27th really needs to be doing something that's going to make a difference in this round and try to bring it back. And I don't think standing at this far of range is necessarily going to do that for them, but we'll see how they can play it out, and hopefully they can do something about it. And it's pretty much just a long-range exchange of fire at this point. I mean, not a whole lot going on. I'm probably going to cut this part of the footage if I don't. Well, then fuck it. But, just no hits happening here. And honestly, to make a hit at this range, you know, I'd be impressed. So it's not really, because it would be luck. But, you know, we'll see. And it looks like they're going to move to engage here, both at close range, coming in on each other. Wardop bringing his line up here. And I do want to take note, this could play some effect into it. We have the colonel of the regiment here leading, as opposed to a first lieutenant. And I'm not saying there's a change in skill just because of the rank that they have in their regiment. But generally speaking, when the leader of a regiment leads, they tend to get a little bit more respect and responsiveness from their members. And that could play a role here in this match today, so we'll see how it plays out. And as the 27th try to charge and bring it in, you know, they did charge gloriously to their death. But the 14th are just going to go ahead and cut them up and put a quick end, well, I guess a quick end to that round there. That was the longest so far of this match. And it's 4-1 at this moment. If the 14th can win another 2 rounds, they're going to go and win this match, take home the money. Well, not quite. They're not at the end yet of NWL, but I don't think there's a prize. Looks like they're halfway through now. 5 out of the 10 have been played, so they're going to swap sides now, and we'll see how they perform in opposite situations. Although, to be fair, I think the 27th let this one slip from, because now, you know, they're switching sides, and in reality they started off, oh wow, that was dumb, but you know, 27 started off with the hill, and now they're rotating, so they have to advance upon this hill, and they already had a hard time holding the hill. So as you can see, this is going to be a very tough match here for the 27th to try to come back now and win this. You know, I would be extremely impressed by them if they were to come back in this type of situation and just straight out win this match. I would be extremely surprised, to say the least. But I do want to say the 27th have put up a very good fight, and they performed very well and respectfully throughout this. It's been a pretty quick one. This map, I think, being the main part, they can really only go straight at each other and kind of battle it out between these 2 hills. And it is a good map to some degree. I think it's a little bit biased for the team that starts over there, the Prussian spawn. But you know, it's whatever. 14th forming up on this ridge, playing as the Freikorps, and they are firing now on the 27th, which are gonna scatter over to this little hill over here, and I'm probably gonna line up and exchange fire. And I'm just moving my camera across to show you the kind of distance that we're looking at right now. As you can see, some shots are coming down around here, or trying to, and they are in some deep ass bush over here, literally. Probably not the best of accuracy for these gents, but we'll see how they do. 27th have switched out their leader, and they've now got their Sergeant Major Alexander here leading them in, and hopefully you know, he can have a little bit fresher take on this battle and turn things around for the 27th, because the close match is always more enjoyable to watch. But we'll see how it goes. 27th, again, putting shots down. 14th is returning fire as well. No hits yet on either side. No casualties. Oh, I take that back. 14th just took, I think, 2 hits there and then 1 man down. Maybe even 3 hits and a man down. It confused me if I get 27th and 14th backwards. It's hard to in order. And the 14th firing volleys now, and they did get another kill here on the 27th. And so far, 14th is winning this shooting engagement. See how 27th responds. And the officer, I think I just saw him. Maybe he's shooting at a bird. I'm not sure. I hope he does that again. Oh no. Yes, okay. Gonna swap over here to the 14th. Oh, another volley dropping another 227. This is, I mean, it hurts for the 27th right now. To take 4 casualties, I mean, this is a 5-man difference now between the 14th and 27th. And again, 14th, another shot with that volley. And 27th, you know, getting one in for themselves now, but it might be a little too late. The number difference isn't too great here, but as we've seen, the 14th has kind of dominated this match and controlled it from start to finish, is what I'm thinking here. So we'll see. Swap over, take a look at the 27th, and they're getting their reloads in behind this hill and bush cover. Officer up here looking like he's going to take a shot. 27th down to 8 men, and the 14th staying strong with 14. Only 1 casualty for the 14th. And as you can see, a few of the 27th are now giving war cries. They are still feeling energetic about this battle, and they feel they've got a chance. So we'll see. And the scoreboard did reset. I do believe it's 4-1 in favor of the 14th. So as I said earlier, 14th wins 2 more, regardless of whatever. They win 2 more, they win the match. And I think the 14th is one of the higher ranked teams in the league at this moment. I'll have to check, but I do believe they are doing quite well this season. And the 27th have had somewhat of a bumpy run to my knowledge, winning a few, losing a few, but not sure. Reverse line by the 27th here. They're going to try to get back away from this 14th line coming in over the hill. And I don't know if that was a great call or not by them. Oh, another reverse line. 27th trying to get out of it. Humongous FOL right there. And Alfarion just went ahead and did what he was supposed to. Beautiful job, Alfarion. And that's very rough right there to see. 27th formed up. The reverse line just couldn't get them out of the situation. 14th kept up with them. Now they're going to engage in some melee to wrap up this round. And as has shown, 14th melee proves to be victorious. Beautiful kills by Hessian. Right now it's 5-1 in favor of 14th. 14th wins 1 more. They are going to win the match by majority of rounds. And for those of you that aren't aware or maybe are unsure, it comes down to 10 rounds, all on one map. And whoever wins the most of those 10 rounds, so 1st to 6 pretty much. But you know, they will play out the majority of the rounds to see if, you know, there's a big difference between 10-0 and 6-4. So we'll see what happens here. I would like to see the 27th make a bit of a comeback. That would be exciting, and you know, you got to root for the underdog always. And right now it is the 27th. I'm sad to say they're having a rough time with this one. You know, but outstanding job to their standing through this. I know when a 1v1 starts to go south, it's very hard to stick it out. Your men lose morale, and you as an officer, if you're leading, you feel disappointed, you feel maybe it's your fault, you know. It's tough. It's demoralizing to lose, you know, and especially when it's not necessarily you win one, they win one, you know, back and forth real close. But when it's kind of more of, you know, I hate to say this, but a shutout, and what this match is turning into for the 27th anyway. But they're doing an excellent job. Their officer and enlisted are here. Sorry. They're doing a great job, you know, keeping up the good sportsmanship and just playing it out and trying their best to, you know, pull something out. And they're putting up a valiant fight, and I salute them for that. And hopefully we can see them deal out some good damage. Balance was done there by the 14th. And sorry for that brief interruption. As you can see, 27th and 14th at range here, exchanging fire. The 27th has taken a casualty at this point, but it's still really close. Anything could happen this round. And as I said, I would love to see the 27th come back and have this one really close. And good positioning by both regiments here, but I do think the 14th has a little bit better of a spot. Looks like a little more hill cover over there for them. And 14th is going to move to match the movements of the 27th. 14th still led by Wardop. Putting shots down range there. Not a whole lot happening in this one, but this is how it goes, you know, exchange of fire. 14th gonna move out, and looks like the battles keep centralizing around this hill here that Precious spawns on. And it looks like where again this battle's gonna be decided. 27th does have the hill though this time in their favor. It looks like they're gonna put shots on the 14th as they advance their position. You know, one thing I think the 27th could have been doing a little bit better throughout this one. Do they not see them? Okay, never mind, of course. But I think the 27th should hold their fire until the enemy lines hold. That way they can get a little bit more accuracy, something like that. But I think they've been firing a little bit too much and giving the 14th a little bit more time to move around and maneuver safely. In a bit of an odd position here for the 27th. Their line's a bit slanted, which kind of gives the 14th a little bit of a nice angle to shoot into. 14th also has the hill cover. I mean, beautiful hill cover, and 27th just gets decimated in the firing game again. Down to 6 left for the 27th. Looks like they're going to form up here after doing a little U-turn distraction. Get some shots in. They only get 1, and this is going to be some brutal fire coming in from the 14th. And they're going to stand hard here. Shout out to the 27th for just standing here and taking it. And shooting it out like real men. And 1 man down. Lance Corporal Experimental. He's going to come out here and hope for a 1v1. He's going to get gunned down in all its way. That makes it 5-1 in favor of the 14th. At this moment, the 14th can't lose this unless it goes into overtime. Well, looks like me and Wardop are in some disagreement. I thought it was 5-1. He said it's 6-1. Well, I don't know about that one. It is possible, I suppose, but either way, 14th is in the lead and quite decisively here. 14th going to be a little bit more aggressive and going to come straight out after the 27th, it looks like. Which I think at this point they should do, just to go ahead and really push the 27th, keep the pressure on them, and lock this LB down and go ahead and put an end to it. 14th coming straight at the 27th here now within just a few meters. This is going to be some very decisive combat right here. Very bloody right here. 14th getting in majority of their shots here. Oh, 14th just decimating the 27th again. And that does it pretty much for the 27th. 27th just getting shot up. They can't even make it to the melee here. They're gonna charge. Let's hope to see no TKs. Beautiful job again by the 14th. They're just, I think, a little bit more prepared for this one. Maybe they've got some of their better guys on. As you can see, they've got quite a few corporals and up. And the 27th has a few recruits in there. A little bit lower ranking scale. I think that has quite a bit to do with it today, because the 27th just doesn't seem to be performing on par as they normally would. But I think there's a number of factors. I said the maybe less experienced officer. Also, the rankers they have seem to be a little bit less experienced than maybe what the 14th has today. 14th making a very impressive shot here. I mean, that's extremely long range. And this, I don't know if he is really thinking. Oh, it hurts me to say that I think I know why the 27th isn't making any shots. Whoever is leading the 27th, it seems, is telling his men to aim over their heads, expecting the bullet to drop upon them. Because I saw the officer here, it's a Sergeant Jet, and a few of the rankers aiming extremely high. And I mean, I could tell just from this third person that they were clearly aiming much higher than they should have been. And I think that's something the 27th definitely needs to work on, because there is no bullet drop. I mean, to that level anyway, you don't need to aim over someone's head. Let's see if they're going to do it again here. This is a bit closer range. Let's see. This time looks like they're aiming about spot on. So this is probably a little bit better for them. '14th again, just getting better shots. You know, there's not a lot you can do when it comes down to the shooting. You can just try to position yourself as best possible and shoot. You know, I mean, that's really it. You know, aim in first person, aim straight at your guy, and shoot. Keep your shot under 3 seconds. That's, you know, the best chance you have at hitting your opponent. I mean, from what I've been told and from my experiences anyway. And it seems the 14th seem to know that as well, because they are making a lot of their shots tonight. As you can see, 27th just took a few hits. Few of the men are bloodied here. But it is close, 10 to 12. It could go either way. But I really feel at this point the 14th has this match locked down. But we'll see how it goes. Here we go. You're going to see the 27th advance to the end of this ridge here, already in line. 14th with the reverse line to try to avoid getting that. Reverse line again, trying to throw off the 27th, make them fire a little early, and I think they did. They did get 2 casualties here, but you're going to see the 14th possibly unleash some really nasty shots into them as they run, but no, only 3. Okay, so a 2 for 3 exchange. Not too horrible. It could have been worse for both. We'll see how it plays out. I will say though, the 14th managed to outmaneuver the 27th, and they did take the hill from them. And this is going to come down to another shooting exchange, and I think the 14th is going to take it as it's down to 10-5. Good shot by Sergeant Major Alexander. And I don't know how the 27th just missed at that at range there. All 4 of them missed. 14th readjusting here to just put more shots down, and I don't know how they're missing all either. It happens, it happens. But it looks like it's going to go down to some melee here, and unless the 27th can pull a rabbit out of a hat, I don't think they're going to be able to win it. Beautiful kills there by a few of the 27th. Wow. This could be game changing, guys. Down to 2-1. That became a lot closer than I would have thought. But he's facing an officer and a ranker here. And that's a dangerous situation. Yeah. Ward up gets him. Good job to Ward up and Looney. Good teamwork. But good fight, Alfarion. You did try and you fought valiantly. Hell of a round to the 27th. They just unleashed some hell there. Very unexpectedly too, because it was quite a bit in favor of the 14th going into that melee. And that changed very quickly, as you can see. And that happens a lot in the Napoleonic Force League. But I believe it is 7-1, again, in favor of the 14th. So we'll see how this one wraps up, as we have 2-3 rounds left. And 14th advancing to where they encountered the 27th last time. Little do they know, the 27th over here is creeping around the edge over by that heavily filled area. I don't think 14th knows it yet. Yeah, there we go. 14th spotted them. And they're going to move to engage. Wow, that is one ugly mother. 27th forming up here, taking shots on the 14th, getting 2 kills in. Yeah, 2. Well, a few more shots, I think. And they're gonna move out here. The 14th's gonna form up likely. Maybe not. But maybe they're gonna take it straight to melee. It looks like that's gonna be the case. Now they're gonna form up here and fire on the retreating 27th. Looks like a lot of misses happening here. I would say that was not a very good reverse line, because they reversed straight into their firing line. But, you know, good try anyway, 27th. And again, 27th starting the melee off in their favor. Sorry, as far as last round goes. Well, let's see if they can do it again. Alfarion is down. He was the one that kind of, you know, helped them a lot in that last one. Here's the last one. Anyway. And there goes the slide of the slope downhill. Oh, I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. I am. 4v4, 27th again makes a melee comeback. I don't know. Maybe they decided, you know, we're tired of this, and we're gonna turn the switch on. It's down to 2-on-4 here. Let's see how 1v4. The situation just got critical for the 27th. Let's see how. Who is this here? Who is this? Oh, Lance Corporal Experimental. He is 4-4. He is the best 27th player they've got right now. Let's see what he can do. Quickly evening up the situation is a 1v2. This could go any way, and this is what you want to see at the end of a round. But 14th gets the better of him. Take him down. They're saying GG. I guess that's it. That's really off by my count, but hey. GG guys. I hope you enjoyed. Good game to the 14th Buckinghamshire. They took the win. I think the final score was 9-1. So excellent job on both sides. 27th put up a hell of a fight. They kept their morale up, and they great sportsmanship throughout despite losing. And you know, just to wrap up, I think the 14th really took that one home. As I said throughout, their melee was just superior, and their shooting tonight was a lot better. Just overall, 14th outplayed the 27th tonight, and that is why they won this match. But hope you guys enjoyed watching, and hopefully I can get some more NWL footage in the future. Once again, great job to the 14th and the 27th. Also, good job to the admin Sleek. I will see you guys next time.